The story of Geometry Dash's new #1 player. Now, if you missed our last react, I react to the player that changed Geometry Dash forever, this Samifying video. It taught us a bit about Funny Game, who is a level creator. And I thought a good follow-up, a double feature of sorts, would be to now learn about Doogie or Doggy. Yes. Let me pull up this video really quick. Yeah, so join the Discord. If you join the Discord, you can recommend videos that you want me to watch. That's how we've kind of been sourcing these. This one was dropped by Vernosis himself, I do believe, who I think is an up-and-coming Geometry Dash creator. I'm very excited to check out this video. I think it should be pretty good. I also don't know really anything about Doggy. I know that he's verifying grief right now. So I am actually excited to just hear about Doggy's full story. This is a 27-minute video, which is the longest video we've reacted to, but strap in. Most Vernosis videos I've seen are really high quality. Then I'm very excited. Let me make sure the volume's good.
Hold up. Let's go back in time.
Is that good volume? Maybe a little louder.
Hey guys,
Doggy. Real name.
Doggy started playing Minecraft? Dude, I've only seen videos of Doggy where he's like, he has such a cool voice. Wait, did he used to? Hey guys. That's crazy.
Michael Matarazzo was born in New York on April 5th, 2006. As a kid, his brother loved to play hockey, and Michael would occasionally watch his brother from time to time, even playing with him for a year and winning an award. Even with this, he never really cared for the sport as much and spent his time playing video games instead. Minecraft was one of
Is the volume good, chat? Should I jack it up at all? Is it good?
his first interest. His love for Minecraft came from watching his favorite YouTubers at the time, such as Basic Canadian and Sky Does Minecraft. But a year later, something happened that would change everything.
A little louder? Okay.
During his cousin's birthday party, he saw him playing Geometry Dash on his phone. He kindly asked to play it, and from that point on, he was hooked.
Wait, how old was he?
His mother was spammed until she finally caved in and bought the game for him. Doggy uploaded his very first Geometry Dash video on January 14th, 2015.
January 14th, 2015. What year was he born? He's 19 right now, right? Or is he 20? So that means he was... Dude, I'm not good at math. If he's 19 and this year is 2026 minus 11, he was 8 or 9? Bro was 8 or 9 in 2015. Dude, oh my God. I graduated high school in 2014. I'm so unk.
On his channel Rippy Doggy, marking the start of his career. Let's play a game real quick. How long do you think it took him to beat his first demon? 5 months? 27 days? 12 days? Or if you said 12 days?
No, wait. I actually want to play the game. Dude, no, Vernosis, what the heck?
You said 12 days, 27 days, 12 days?
Oh, you were just setting up a joke. I wanted to see the fourth thing so I could pause it. I would have said 1 day.
Or if you said 12 days, you'd be right. It took him 12 days.
It was 12, chat. Did anyone guess right? Who got it right in chat? Who hasn't watched the video?
Mind you, it was done with a secret way, but this does mark his very first demon completion. For the next 6 months, he'd spend his time polishing all his skills and beating all the main levels with at least 30 demons to his name. This would also mark his switch from mobile to PC. He continued beating demons.
Oh, that's so weird. I hadn't really thought about that. Chat, how many of you started playing on mobile and switched to PC? Because I've only played this game on PC. I forgot, like, I got my haircut the other day. And like wow, really? Most of you switched over? That's crazy. When I got my haircut yesterday, I was like talking to my hairstylist, right? And what I did came up and like, she was like, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm a streamer. She was like, oh, do you like stream a game? And I was like, yeah, I stream Geometry Dash. And she was like, that's like the only game I play. Every plane I'm playing Geometry Dash on my phone. And I was like, that's crazy. Geometry Dash is taking over the planet, y'all. It's all over.
With him now introducing a face cam into his videos. But right after completing his new hardest, Demon 8-0,
it is based. It is based.
a game came out that would halt his progression for a short period of time.
Like you fucking post this shit, like you think I'm gonna fucking
Ninja! Does he have the low taper fade in this one?
do some crazy fucking dance every single time, and it's so it pisses me off. It's just if I'm in
Oh my.
Fortnite was gaining popularity.
Dude, I love Caramel Dancing. I love that song. That song, I don't think y'all understand. For us upper cusper millennial Gen Zers, dude, that song, every time I hear it, I'm filled with dopamine and serotonin in no other way. And I want to shake that ass.
Fast, sucking Doggy right in with it. He started playing the game very early on, but didn't fully commit until Chapter 1, Season 4. He started going crazy, uploading wins and
So he was playing all kinds of stuff, chat. He was playing Minecraft. He was playing Fortnite. He was playing, apparently you can play Geometry Dash on the phone. He's kind of all over the place. I wonder when he's going to lock in.
other types of Fortnite content. Even with his new passion, he still truly never left Geometry Dash. Playing his first Extreme Demon completion of Mini, Cataclysm, on August 27, 2018.
So now he's, oh, or wait, Vernosis might say this.
With taking only 5,006.
I wish you'd say his age. Sorry, small nitpick, but that's just, I think that's my brand of autism. I like to know how old people are.
633 attempts, which is great, even by today's standards. Anyway, he continued to play Fortnite, but then Chapter 2 dropped. But eventually he started to focus a bit more on Geometry Dash, where he would start to learn about the ever-growing community, discovering Nepesta and the gang.
Wait, what? Look, is that Bloodbath? Chat. Oh, it wasn't? Kano. Oh. So I should have just kept watching the video and waited until it said Chapter 3, the name of the level you just saw. Right.
When he returned from Fortnite, he was completely lost. He had no previous connection to the community. So for the first couple of weeks, he spent some time diving into it. He watched a couple of videos on memory demons, which brought him to Killbot. With his acquired skill boost from Cataclysm, he would absolutely demolish Killbot, beating it in just 1 month.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh!
But he didn't stop there, as
You can hear his voice is starting to change. Bro's no longer a Minecraft squeaker. He's becoming a GD man.
he would soon discover Nepesta. He would regularly tune into his streams, watching him from hours on end. He would
Who's Nepesta? I mean that in like the least, like I'm not trolling. I've heard that name. I don't really know who he is. I'm not saying that in like, I'm not trying to be he's the GOAT. Oh, okay. He's the GOAT of GD streaming. That's embarrassing that I don't know him then, right? I'm saying embarrassing for me. Like I should have done my research. Peak guy, legend. You've probably seen the meme. I don't think I've seen a meme. I've heard his name thrown around. He's the verifier of Kenos, WoW, Unearthed, many other levels. Okay. Top 5 humans of all time. Wow. Wow. There's a good chance you'll have seen his Kenos reaction. I don't think I have. Should I pull that up? No, this is a long video. I'll try. I'll take you at your word, chat. If we gotta react to some, let me know if you want to see me react to some Nepesta clips in the future. I'm down. Drop it in the React to this Teej channel on the Discord.
He was very intrigued by Nepesta's Kenos verification, and ultimately, he would see Nepesta's legendary reaction to
Oh, is it? I was saying Nepesta. Is it Nepesta? Or wait, what was I saying? I don't remember. Sorry, let's keep watching the video.
verifying Kenos.
Wait, W Vernosis, he just included the reaction in this video. W. I think early on when I was streaming GD, people did like point me to a few reaction videos. I think this was in one of the compilations. This is familiar. The handshaking with the is very familiar. So I think I have seen this.
And from
That's how it feels, by the way. Dude, it's why I love Geometry Dash so much. That is genuinely how it feels. I don't think anyone who's ever played this game on stream has ever hammed up a reaction. That's the beauty of this game. When it happens, you feel it.
Doggy watching all those streams, he was pretty interested in Kenos. And as we know, Doggy's not the type to fret from challenges, so he set his sights on
Wait.
No, Doggy's not the type to fret from challenges.
Dude, the freaking trap reveal and upper peck reveal of Doggy, you know he's hiding that. That's crazy. Or I didn't know he was hiding that.
So he set his sights on Kenos. It started pretty slow with Doggy only getting 26%.
The one the one time I get a high score, it's with those icons.
Dude, it's maybe it's different for people who've been growing up with like Geometry Dash and the content made. Seeing him younger is like so weird to me.
Wait, did I say slow? This is Doggy we're talking about. 4 days later, he would get 38% as his second big progress. But soon after, he would take some time to play some other levels. And right after his 2-month break, he'd finally get a new best of 51%.
Yes, 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 yes.
But suddenly, he just stopped. Crazy, right? But why? School would be picking up again, taking all of his time away from geometry.
Bro, and ain't that just the way? The powers that be get in the way of your true calling. You're supposed to be a dasher, but instead, you're an in-classer. Doing your homework, doing your schoolwork. Ain't nobody even want to know what your true worth. I'll keep watching the video.
Dash. But Doggy wouldn't let this stop him. He'd soon return from his break and do 52 to 100, missing the level in 2 runs by only 1%. But 2 days later, he'd achieve 64%, getting the level in 2 runs. And he wouldn't stop there, where he'd get 41 to 100, 17 to 100, 87%, then his worst fail yet, 90.
This would be more impressive to me if I even knew what Kenos was before this video.
6%.
No!
A fail so devastating, most would lose hope, but not Doggy. Only 2 days later, he'd be
That felt a little fake.
fail so devastating.
Not to clown.
No!
Like, imagine if I failed a level chat and you saw me go, no! You'd think I was doing a bit.
A fail so devastating, most would
Oh, it
lose
was April
hope,
Fool's?
but
I
not
see.
Doggy. Only 2 days later, he'd be approaching the last ship once again, and this time, he wouldn't mess it up.
Oh my god! Oh, oh, oh. Yes!
99% accuracy? Thank you. I'm an actor.
I speak Kenos.
This
It wasn't April Fool's? Wait, so someone in chat lied?
marks the moment where Doggy became pretty tough.
I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. I'm simply just better than y'all niggas.
After Kenos, he would continue
Yikes.
beating a bunch of levels, with some of the notable ones being Crimson Planet, the Golden, and even Tartarus. This would get some attention around his name, especially attention from a certain creator, Ice Cave. You may be able to guess what comes next,
Yeah, that's a crazy edit, bro.
but if you can't, well, it's now time for Slaughterhouse.
What's Slaughterhouse? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know what Slaughterhouse is. It's one of the levels.
Before we get into the next chapter, consider liking and subscribing. It helps a whole lot. Anyway,
Wow, dude, this was posted 2 months ago? And according to the, I don't know if this is just like an outdated visual. He was at 3.75K subscribers. Now he's at 19K. Bro's absolutely frame mugging me. Also, for some reason, I feel like I want to like and subscribe on this video, so I just did. Oh, sorry, it wasn't on screen, so I need to show y'all. This is what it looks like when you do that. And you should do the same thing on my channel. This is W content, by the way. Shout out for Gnosis.
Anyways, let's get back to Doggy. Ice Cave would notice Doggy's sudden skill boost and would shoot him a message about possibly verifying an upcoming top 1 extreme demon named Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse was originally supposed to be verified by Zanny, but he would end up dropping it, making Ice Cave look for a substitute, and Doggy was the perfect fit. He gladly agreed and started progressing really fast, getting a new best of 30%.
No, why?
Just a couple days later,
Bro, Doggy, keep your head up, King. You're going to be one of the goats.
though, he'd finally reached 51%, down to the part that quite literally everyone hates.
Do y'all hate that part, chat? Wait, how many of y'all have actually played Slaughterhouse in this chat right now? How many of you just dream about playing Slaughterhouse? And how many of y'all actually have played that part? I just realized y'all can lie, I guess. I don't know what you'd earn. Okay, we got a lot of me's. I appreciate the no's and not me's, though. I dream of it. Hey, we can all be dreamers. Dap me up. We can dream together. That's crazy, bro. I mean, I played it. I got 5%. Hey, yo, Slaughterhouse 5%er. Let's go.
But even with its immense difficulty, Doggy would achieve 59% a few
Did you guys know I'm a bloodbath 2%er? Sorry.
days later, passing River for the very first time.
What? Okay.
How did you, that level looks so easy? Sorry.
Are you kidding me? That's such bullshit.
It was looking great. Everyone was rooting for him. But suddenly, Doggy would lose motivation, and Slaughterhouse would be passed on to an upcoming player named Space UK.
Name. I didn't pause the video fast enough. I was going to be like, TeejVeen. But you already heard Space UK. I need to get better. As a reactor, I need to get better at my pause timing. Okay? So I'm going to work on that for next time. All right? Teej will beat Bloodbath this year, Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shit.
Space UK was known as the best player of all time during this period, beating anything in his past with ease, as well as taking down Slaughterhouse in only 41,000 attempts.
Wait, was Space UK the guy that people have told me about in chat who was outed as a cheater? Or was that somebody else? Okay. Yeah, this is the cheater? Damn. Okay. But now he's legit. I got you.
This legendary reaction.
I can't fucking react, otherwise I'm gonna cough so much.
On April 25th, 2023,
What?
Paco would come to upload one of the most important videos in Geometry Dash's history, and with Space UK outed as the biggest cheater in the game's history, this would be one of the biggest revelations in Doggy's career so far. And with that, Doggy verified his very first top 1.
Is there a Space UK video? I feel like someone dropped that in Discord. I don't want to do like super like drama reacty things, but I do think that like, I mean, it's a pretty vital part of GD history, right? Like, I don't want to drama bait or anything like that, but you know, it's not like it's like an active thing going on. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, chat. If that's like too controversial, if you genuinely want to see my perspective on this thing that happened in the game's history.
Making him one of the best players at the
Oh,
time.
Samifying does? Damn, dude, that Samifying video I watched was really good. I kind of want to watch that then.
Yes! Oh my fucking god.
Doogie swears? Bro. My vision of him is permanently shattered and changed.
Yes.
And with this chapter being closed, Doggy had bigger and harder things to come. Please don't add some stupid edit. Freshly off his Slaughterhouse verification, Doggy would release his reaction to
Wait, oh, did Vernosis not edit this? Oh, that actually explains so much. Zoshi, Astral Jester, and he only edited chapter 11. Wait, that's so smart. Dude, I need to start paying editors. I don't know, I'm curious. I almost want to talk to Vernosis. I wonder what his process for this, like, I wonder if he got any of the clips together or like what his process working with these editors was. Or if he just like script wrote. You know what I'm saying, chat?
the 2021 Geometry Dash Rewards, which Doggy ended up winning YouTuber of the Year, and also a year prior winning Streamer of the Year. Anyways, Doggy
Was that an outrage? Was Doggy losing an outrage? Wait, sorry, I'm not drama baiting.
would continue with his Extreme Demon Alphabet, a series he would originally create to ladder up to Kenos. But slowly, this became one of his most successful series by far, ending this legendary series off with the iconic level Zodiac.
The guy who won against Doggy got exposed for really bad things. We don't talk about guitar. Yikes. Okay. Yikes.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh my god.
I got it, chat. I didn't need like the I usually when someone says really bad things and it has to do with a creator online, I'm right there with you. I get it.
Let's fucking go.
But speaking of legendary series being ended, we have to talk about National Nepesta Day. This series was made to celebrate the verification of Kenos. These videos would be filled with Nepesta merch, the classic Mario Kart music, and the amazing reaction we all know and love today. Doggy made 3 separate National Nepesta Day videos, each on the anniversary of the Kenos verification.
Wow, dude, Doggy has been posting videos like forever. Jeez. On that content grind, bro. On that content grind. The guys on top in terms of GD streaming right now, they've been doing this shit, bro. They've been doing it.
Separate national
respect. I wish I could have. And that's the other thing. I feel like I've talked about this before. I'm Unk. If I could have locked in at any point in my life and just dedicated myself to one thing, I would be in such a different place right now. So I really admire like people who are younger than me. Like a lot of the people who are on top in terms of GD streaming and content creation, they're all like late teens, early 20s. And I just never had that amount of dedication or focus at that age. I was so distracted. I was doing like a million different things and completely incapable of locking in. So seriously, respect.
Nepesta Day videos, each on the anniversary of the Kenos verification. The first video where Doggy starts his Kenos journey, and the second and third where he chooses a random demon Nepesta to beat that year. But you may be asking yourself, why is this small little joke series so important, and why am I mentioning it? Well, this video was the first time Doggy really tried to make a Geometry Dash video. It also became the biggest video on his channel for a short amount of time, and only 9 days after he released his video on Nepesta uploaded on his community tab, asking for new editors, and of course, Doggy was the one who made it, and soon after, they created some of the most entertaining.
Doggy, wait, that makes sense because Doggy was a content. Wait, so Doggy was an editor for Nepesta. I had no idea. Dude, how Doggy's a talented guy, bro. He's a level creator. That like I've heard this from chat that he's made levels that are genuinely good that people like love. He's a top player, and bro makes banger video edits. I'm going to be honest, chat. I understand why some of you are super cynical. Like, it is frustrating when you see someone who's just kind of good at everything. It is a little frustrating. W Doggy.
Geometry Dash content to this day. Even though Doggy was making content consistently and editing for Nepesta, it never stopped him from pushing his limits in the game, as he would soon after beat levels such as Saccharin Circles and Zodiac, and also verifying unnerf areas.
It can be inspiring for sure, and I think most people should take away. It should be taken away as inspiration. But I'm simply saying I understand why some people would see someone like Doggy. Like it exists in both ways, right? Like some people see someone who is very talented and multifaceted, and they're just like, "Wow, if I work at stuff, I can, achieve things." Other people see it and they're just like, "Why even get out of bed in the morning? Doggy's already the goat at all this stuff. Why should I even try?" I see it. I disagree with it, but I see it. I understand it. I see the capacity in someone to see Doggy and see his success and be like, I'm gonna give up.
Aerial Gleam and the iconic Biden circles. But with that, his skills wouldn't just stop there. He'd keep pushing the boundaries of Geometry Dash and becoming the first victor of Riot's new level named Acaron. First showcased in July of 2021.
Yo, I've heard of Acaron. This is a hard level, right, chat? Wait, how hard is Acaron? I forget. But I've heard of this level. And usually when I've heard of a level, it means that it's pretty iconic.
Had multiple players racing for the title of Verifier, with Doggy being a frontrunner near the end of the race, with 41% on his own version.
Oh, it's top 15. Okay, got you.
But he...
That's why I know Acaron. I've reacted to that clip. That's how I know Acaron. It's where Doggy smashes his keyboard and it sounds like Lego bricks in the Lego video game. We can't rehash this bit, but look up when like studs break in a Lego video game. It sounds just like that.
On his own version. But he wasn't just fighting for the
that is a Lego character dying in a video game.
Verification rights. He was fighting against Zoink's super buff version of the level, riddled with 60 Hz frame perfects that just make the level unbearable for most people to play. Soon after though, Zoink would show his dominance, getting a new run of 97%, putting a lot of...
It is crazy to me that the top players are good at consistently hitting frame perfects. Like, I know that the difficulty of that might be lost on a lot of gamers. That's genuinely insane. It's all feel, for sure, but it's still insane.
Pressure on Doggy, which soon came to an end when Zoink would pass the last click, verifying Acaron.
I verified Acaron! I verified Acaron! What? What? I verified Acaron!
Doggy was not going to give up. He'd achieved quick progress such as 58% and 35 to 100, but only a few days later, Doggy would fluke all the way to 91%, having his first shot at the last 10%.
What in the world, bro?
This would only push.
See, that was more like, that's more current Doggy. That's the current Doggy voice. What in the world, bro? I'm Doggy. I'm just nonchalant, man. I don't even understand what's going on right now, man. Dude, this level's like so frustrating right now, dude.
What in the world, bro?
This would only push him and motivate him further to secure the title as the first victor of Acaron. And unfortunately, soon after, Doggy would relive the same fate as Zoink.
Oh no.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, I'd be clutching my pearls too, bro. Woo! Look, we can't all beat Acaron our first try, first day playing the game, but if I had choked it when I played it at 97% instead of fluking from 100 the very first time I ever even played it, dude, I would be clutching my pearls too. Thankfully, I first tried Acaron.
But with Doggy's persistence, 4 streams later, he would become the
No, there's no clip. There's no clip. You're not going to find the clip, but...
the first victor of Acaron.
Yes! Yes! Fuck!
Stop swearing, Doogie.
My god!
With
The fuck is your problem? I'm kidding.
his skill reaching the top, he was nearing 100 extreme demons, which leads us into our next chapter. Ever since the early days of Doggy's career, he was obsessed with extreme demons. Doggy pulled through with his very first extreme demon in 2018 being Cataclysm with extra motivation after watching Eric Van Wilderman.
Is Cataclysm on the top 10 most liked Extreme Demons, chat? Like, is that slated for me to take on? I think it is. I think Cataclysm's on the top 10. A lot of people have talked about how that's a rite of passage. Oh, it's top 2? Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to play that one.
And beating it.
Oh, we beat Cataclysm. We actually beat Cataclysm. Oh my god.
And
What happened? Did he inhale helium that? Oh, no. Okay, this is a flashback. My bad. Sorry.
slowly, a fire would start to brew in Doggy, and he would slowly start to beat extreme after extreme with ease. And only 4 years after Doggy's first extreme demon, he would start to hone in on his 100th with only 8 left to go. He would start this grind with Frozen Cave, a level he would make quick work of. only beating
Dude, that design looks really
it
cool.
in around 8k.
Oh, the level doesn't look like the thumbnail. Sometimes I get really excited by aesthetically pleasing thumbnails. I have that brain rot. I'm like, ooh, thumbnail looks good.
attempts.
Alright, guys. PG Frozen Cave. It's a pretty good level. What the? Pretty good level. It's just pretty rad, bro.
Around this time, he'd also release his video of Arcturus, a top 7 demon at the time, and a level he'd keep hidden from his community for Eric Van Wilderman's 12 Demons of Christmas series.
That's insane. That is fucking nuts. Why does this feel so weird?
With Arcturus done, he'd only have
Sorry, I was just impelled to say this. This is a really good video. Like, seriously, shout out Vernosis again and all the editors who worked on this. I'm so glad that I can just watch this video instead of just like randomly Googling or like going on some going on the GD subreddit and being like, who's Doggy? Can someone explain to me like I'm 5 who Doggy is?
6
W video for sure.
extreme demons.
Like I just love when people like come together and they aggregate a bunch of like, gosh, what's the word? They just aggregate all the information and they make it consumable to you. In a 30-minute video, I am now up to date on Doggy in a way that I've never been. So please subscribe to Vernosis. I'm sure he's going to make more bangers like this.
left. With Doggy narrowing down the levels he wanted to complete,
And I would love to react to those bangers.
he had to go back in time to a level he had on his radar since 2019, Deimos. No! Wrong one, dumbass.
Fuck you too, bruh. Fine, here it is.
Yeah, that one. Doggy would see Nepesta's verification all the way back in 2019 and somehow thought this looked fun, and finally finishing it off in 2023.
I think someone has sent Vortrox's 100 days video in the React channel, but yeah, I mean, I think basically any like sub-hour video we can probably swing. I don't know. I'll probably get more confident in that. This is definitely the longest video I've reacted to so far. It's almost at 30 minutes, and most of what we reacted to has been like sub 20. But as I get more comfortable with reacting, I'm sure we can swing longer ones. Especially if I mean, it depends on how much y'all enjoy them. If you want to see me react to a longer video, I'm probably down to rip it. It would just have to be like one long stream probably. You know what I'm saying? Like we probably won't have time to also play the game. So let me know. Just 2x speed. Oh, dude, that's so brain rot.
3, leaving him with only 2 levels to go, being Super Hate Me World and Quao.
Wow.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but before Quao, he made super quick work of Super Hate Me World, beating it in only 5,400 attempts.
I'm glad y'all dig the reactions. Genuinely, if I can be so real, I dig reacting and talking to chat more than playing the game. So if we're able to pivot to doing more reacts, like don't get me, I love playing the game. I love Geometry Dash. It is genuinely one of my favorite games of all time easily. I've only been playing it for a few months. It is hands down in my top 5 games I've ever played. But I could do this shit for like 12 hours.
How did I only die to that last ship one time? Bro.
Leaving him with his final level until his 100th Extreme Demon. Wow. A strange choice from Doggy considering it was a glorified wave challenge. He'd still make quick work of it, even fluking it from 32%, which was a huge motivation boost for Doggy.
Bro, why does this all make you so nervous, dude? Oh my god. I almost died like 50 times at the end.
And leading him into his next challenge, VSC, the hardest challenge in the entire game for
Wait, I've heard of this because isn't this a Connix meme? I've heard about this a lot. I don't know what this is. But I've done a little bit of research, or like I see people in Connix's chat that's like VSC Victor. But I don't know what that means. I'm very yeah, VSC Victor, by the way. What is that? Or I guess maybe Vernosa is about to explain. It's a wave. Okay, and I do know what challenges are because chat has since told me that challenges are basically just like a segment of a game mode as opposed to a full level where you're just trying to beat like a very hard obstacle course of that game mode. I think that's right. Yeah, like a short level.
Over 3.5 years would slowly fall to Doggy, with him beating it in over 6.
Oh, it's a top 1 challenge. Okay, it's top 3 now. Okay,
1,000 attempts, becoming the 7th victor of the level and the 2nd player in history to have the hardest challenge and the hardest demon completed at the same time.
Wow.
Yes! Fuck you, bro. Let's fucking go, bro.
Doogie, the F-bombs, bro.
But with VSC off his plate,
I'm joking, chat. I don't care.
it was time for him to beat his 100th Extreme Demon, Silent Clubstep. And shortly after, Doggy would start up his first stream of Silent Clubstep, but little did he know, he was in for his longest journey yet. But like usual, progress was looking very fast and promising. He continued to slowly edge his way up to the drop, but soon before his first ever drop attempt from 0, he'd already get 24 to 100 on stream 9, almost securing the level in 2 separate runs.
Wow.
Nice, dude.
Soon after, he would achieve a new best of 30%, beating the level in 2 runs and really putting his foot on the gas.
Jeez, dude.
Okay.
But he'd soon notice a reoccurring issue.
That genuinely like looks so hard to think. I was just immediately brought back to how much I struggled on regular Clubstep. And I just got sick to my stomach out of fear. Like how hard is Silent Clubstep? Is it still like pretty hard? Wait, I thought, is Aeon Air currently playing Silent Clubstep? I thought I saw recently someone's playing Silent Clubstep. Is that right? Yes? Okay. It's 11th? Yeah, dude, this looks like a scary level.
issue from zero, he would just instantly die to the drop. So he developed a new strategy to gain consistency named the Uncle Sam strat.
I'm gonna love you.
Could we normalize that audio a bit more?
A strat where he would play from one start position for hours on end, helping him achieve the consistency he needed to conquer silent clubstep once and for all. But Doggy would start to realize that this could take longer than Acaron, which would stress him out a solid amount. So when Doggy reached stream 52, he knew it was time to lock in and finish silent clubstep. And on stream 52, Doggy would open his stream on silent clubstep for the final day, or so he thought. He would start his stream off normal, but he had set aside a full day, spending a full 8 hours just to beat silent clubstep. And during the stream, he was playing.
Bro, that's my longest freaking Geometry Dash stream, dude. I think was when it was either the Extinction stream, when I caught a vibe, baby, are you coming for the ride? I think that was like was that 7 hours, chat? How long was that one Extinction stream where I just like locked in and I just wanted to keep sending attempts? But the Quinn race one was also quite long. I don't know which one was more gameplay, because I feel like the Quinn stream, we probably took more breaks. I don't know. But anyway, that's all to say. I've had 2 streams where I've played Geometry Dash for like 6 to 7 hours. Playing a freaking Extreme Demon?
A full 8 hours.
For 8 hours? Hi, my name is Bob, and I approve this message. I've got the mat.
Just to beat silent clubstep. And during the stream, he was playing extremely well and looked like he was on pace to beat it that day, getting 3 to 100. Yes, you heard me right. 3. But soon after that, he would start from 0 again. And as he was approaching the last jumps for the first time, he would die to the second to last jump, tanking his motivation. And ending stream 52 off on a negative note. But even after that devastating fail, Doggy
been there, man. On that same that level, which I definitely know which level he was just playing, because I definitely remember what level they were talking about. That one was pretty hard on me too, dude. That one took me a while.
He would still come back and finish this beast of a level. On stream 61, Doggy would become the second victor.
Right, Silent Clubstep.
A silent clubstep, and finishing this as his 100th Extreme Demon.
POV, you crapped your pants.
And with silent.
Wait, Doggy can be kind of funny. Dude, that's why I love streaming so much. I love when streamers, like, they catch the vibe and they just, like, they follow the impulse. Like, and this is my perspective. For those of you who don't know, I'm a theater kid. I did a lot of theater in high school. I freaking majored in theater in college. I got a 4-year degree in theater in acting. And one of the best lessons in acting that good instructors teach you is to follow your impulses. Because otherwise, when you're too restricted and you're overthinking every single thing you do, you're less compelling as an entertainer. If you're able to follow your impulses and just go for it, you know, you think about like going out on a limb. That's what following your impulses does to you as an entertainer, as a performer. And that's why I love streaming so much, because that's how you get moments like this.
POV, you crapped your pants.
W.
And with Silent Clubstep done, he'd have another level he'd be hinting at. Deimos, a brand new top 10 showcased to the community only 5 months prior, was put into Doggy's lap to verify. And on March 11th, he'd boot up his very first stream of Deimos. Doggy would make his first real big progress leap on stream 4 with a run of 50 to 100. With Deimos being considered second half heavy, this was a really solid progress. But Doggy would soon realize something that would put his progress to a halt. May was
that I'm catching up to him. That's what he's gonna realize. He's gonna be like, oh, TJ's gonna start playing this game in a few years. What do I do?
Slowly approaching. And with that, it was the month of Memory, a community challenge.
Dude, we were just talking about this is Aeon Air. Y'all think I don't know ball? I know at least 2.
Made by veteran player Aeon Air. And if you're unsure what This challenge is, it's basically a month where everyone has to beat a memory level. With many memory levels out there, Doggy decided to put 8 of them on a wheel and let fate decide his next extreme demon.
Oh.
Dude, chat's talked about Limbo before, and I've made the joke twice now. Like, they're just like, do you know Limbo? And I'm just like, yeah, I know how low I can go.
Oh my god, I hate this game.
Oh, okay, so this was specifically a wheel spin for memory demons? I'm guessing. Oh! Those are extreme demons that are all memory based, and GD players, including myself, we don't like memory stuff. Super learning levels, those memory. Oh my god. Ugh. Wait, that's right, because when people in chat have talked about Limbo, they're just like, Limbo is a very popular memory level. It's an extreme demon. Are you participating in memory this year? I know they just mentioned what memory is. I don't know what that is.
Bro.
Limbo. This level was a beast, and with Doggy only having 1 month to beat it, he'd start the
Oh, wait, but I'm assuming based off of context clues that in May, people have to play a memory level. Because May combined with memory is mammary.
wonder if he was going to be able to
Gland. Yeah. See, I got it. I got it before chat typed it. And I got it because the video already said it. I just forgot about it because I have a small attention span.
pull through with his challenge. But shortly after, he'd make his first big leap in progress, getting 47% and 35% on May 12th.
Not bad. Impressive.
Did I like forget what to do? I don't know. What did I just do?
And only 2 streams later, Doggy would achieve a new best of 66%.
Bro. Okay, that was not supposed to happen.
But he would still have the infamous last wave to worry about, which had stopped many players before. And on May 24th, Doggy would have his final stream of Limbo, with his best only being 74%.
Wow, with a whole week to spare. That means he beat that within like 3 weeks of mammary.
People
Gland.
were wondering if Doggy decided to drop it, but soon after, the whole community was shocked when Doggy released his newest video on May 31st with Doggy's Limbo completion.
Oh my god. Please, dude.
Why is he saying please? Is it because you have to line up? I saw it was a hold on like a very specific obstacle. Is it because if you're a little off, does it just like auto kill you? Do you have to have that set up right in order to actually beat the level?
God.
Is that why he's praging here?
Oh my god. Please, dude.
There's 8 keys. It's randomized each attempt. You have to pick the right key?
Please. Oh my god, I don't know.
This sounds like a nightmare.
Yes.
And very soon after, Doggy would
Wow.
come to verify Deimos.
Yes.
Deimos!
Oh my god.
Sorry.
And with Deimos done, Doggy would start a top
No! I was just trying to pause. Deimos is just a fun word to say. Where were we?
darkness. Still have the infamous last to achieve a new best of 66%.
Does anyone know what timestamp we were at? I'm sorry.
Please.
Oh, we're like
By
here.
Deimos.
Yes. Oh my god.
And with Deimos done, Doggy would start to go on a verification spree, starting with Exosphere, his own mega collab that's been in the works for months. He'd make very fast progress, dying to 60% on stream 2. But the very next stream, Doggy would get one of his worst fails in ages, 98%.
Ouch.
No.
Should I've noticed that streamers do this. Should I switch my percent chat on screen to be like a decimal like this? Is that preferred for the viewer? Sorry, I know this is unrelated to the fact that he just choked 98%. Should I do that? Is that good? Yes? Okay. Doesn't matter? Okay.
No.
Maybe on longer levels, that makes
But
sense.
this didn't stop him at all. As the very next stream, he'd verify it.
Uh-oh, don't mess up, Doogie. Doogie, uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Nice.
And very soon after, he'd pick up another verification, Delta, a top 50 at the time, and verifying it in only 10 streams, proving further he was one of the greatest players in the game's history.
Yes.
Doggy would be streaming a new project, Abyss of Darkness, a top 5 at the time, but we aren't going to focus on the level progression this time around. We're gonna focus on his 30th stream. He'd boot up his stream as usual, but shortly thereafter, he'd receive a cluster of emails, all regarding his password being changed.
Hold on, I just got like 50 emails that someone recovery email changed.
Drama?
I'm getting hacked right now.
He'd start to get worried until this happened.
What are they doing with my account? Hello. I did not type that.
Dude, he is way too nonchalant about this. I mean, I guess W. He's been hacked multiple times? Jeez, dude.
Why are you in my chat, bro? Who is this? What?
Soon after this, the hackers struck a deal with Doggy.
Wait, if you pass the Slaughterhouse level, you will receive a password from the...
Dude, this is some Black Mirror type stuff. That's weird, bro. Some people out there are so weird.
It seems so fake, bro.
So Doggy would finally start his grind, doing the impossible.
I'm surprised that Doggy actually took him up on it. If someone did that to me, I'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, that was a fucking lie. He just turned on NoClip and they didn't buy it for shit. Thankfully though, everything turned out okay. And he would never fall for
Oh, he no-clipped. Okay, W Doggy.
sponsorship scams again. There's no way! But another takeaway from this stream is somebody we haven't mentioned yet, who's played a huge part in Doggy's videos. Olivia, Doggy's first ever public relationship, starting around his Slaughterhouse verification, when Olivia would start joining voice calls with Doggy
I hope this has a good ending.
every now and then, and making
Sorry, that was parasocial.
her first official appearance in a Doggy video on December 28th with Doggy Challenges 8. With
I hope because of the wholesome music, it ends well.
this video doing very well, Doggy would feature her in more videos and streams. She became a community favorite for
Oh, no.
a period of time, appearing in almost all of Doggy's new streams. She'd start showing up in most of Doggy's Extreme Demon highlight videos as a special guest, but wasn't a main component until her next full appearance in Doggy's new video, enhancing Rob Top levels. Olivia wasn't the best player out there, so she was a perfect fit, since she still
Are they ended on good terms? That's okay then.
hasn't beaten all the main levels yet. The next big project Doggy would have Olivia feature in was one of his biggest videos yet, where Doggy would get 100 of his viewers to face off against Olivia.
Oh. Ex-girlfriend versus 100 fans. Damn. Well, at least they ended on good terms. I don't know, man. Love's really cool. I hope the best for people. People deserve to be in love and feel love. Know what I'm saying?
To see who knows Doggy better, which Olivia ultimately won. Should have subbed me in there, bro. I would have won. I'm just saying. But we will mention more about Olivia in a later chapter. Now we have to cover Doggy's most iconic series, and in my opinion, his very best. Doggy December, a series started all the way back in 2022, would be a fan favorite for many, slowly becoming the most anticipated series in Geometry Dash. Doggy December in a nutshell is just 9 brand new videos from him every December.
Wow.
With Doggy starting it with his highlights video of Calculator Core, he would upload 8 more full-length videos the same month, with videos such as Arcturus, Doggy Challenges 8, and even enhancing Slaughterhouse. But on the topic of Slaughterhouse, his next Doggy December would start off really strong with a day with unnerved Slaughterhouse, where he would get the level in 5 runs.
Oh my god, yes, let's fucking go.
He'd also have a bunch of other highlights this year, such as Oblivion spawning one of his best thumbnails ever made. He'd also give us a first look of Spectre, a brand new top 5. Wait, what was that? Geometry Dash 2.2, an update.
Dude, I thought that was in my house. That scared me so. I hate sounds like that so much, bro. I don't know what they're called. I hate those sounds. I hate when edits have those sounds, bro. I nearly shit my pants just then. I would go back to replay it. I'm not gonna do that.
That took almost 7
Dude, that was inside of my skull.
full years to come.
I don't even know and I'm like, I've produced and like mix songs before. I have no idea like the actual science behind how they mix and engineer those sounds so it sounds like it's coming outside of your headphones. It's crazy.
Out. This update was an absolute surprise for the entire community, giving Doggy one of his best performing videos yet and an amazing update full of new content. And with 2.2 out, he'd make a 2.2 edition of his iconic Doggy Challenge series, where he'd have to deal with shit like this.
Oh, wait. Oh, really with that? Practice mode. Yeah, these are all gonna need practice.
Good God, 2.2 was a mistake. And for the finale of Doggy December 2023, he wanted to end off with a bang. He'd upload his completion of Firework, a top 5 he'd keep secret from his community.
Oh my god.
Dude, his heart rate gets so high. I wonder if I should get a heart rate monitor at some point. I've crashed out at chat before when people are just like, bro, you should get a heart rate monitor. But I would be curious on like when I get stressed out, how high is my heart rate actually getting? GD heart rates get so high? Yeah. Rage bait monitor? That's probably what it would turn into for me. We'll see. You have an Apple Watch? It's easy to set up. Dude, I don't know what money you think I have. I do not have an Apple Watch. I think I have a random Fitbit, but those are like super... Because I did a little bit of research into this, chat. I think most heart rate monitors streamers use are the ones they strap across their chest, right? They're a little more accurate.
Holy fuck. There is no way.
But this Doggy December would be like no other.
Chest or
with him
bicep?
including
Got
special guests each video, starting with the one and only Nepesta, the man who originally inspired Doggy to pursue YouTube in the first place. They'd meet up in person for the first in real life collab.
Bro, I'm trying to get my hair like that. I'm trying to get that Nepesta length.
Where they'd play guest the Geometry Dash player, with Nepesta coming out on top.
I win the best of 3, as always.
Continuing with his next collab with GD Colon, one of Geometry Dash's best YouTubers, where they'd
Yo, people have been talking about Cologne. I still don't really know anything about Cologne, but cool.
do a level swap and ended up making this not
The Nepesta doggy height difference goes crazy. Wait, who's taller?
bad at all. But his next video would be even better. With this second real life collab, he'd bring out Trick, the second best player in the entire game, where they would complete 2-player challenges, with his fans making some absolute garbage. But on the topic of challenges, Doggy cooked
Yeah, dude, people love Cologne. People love Cologne.
up a unique challenge for each game mode and challenged the best Osu player in the world for his next video, Murrek.
Pronounced Mrek.
Is Doggy actually 5'5"? I thought his energy gave me 6'2". Hey, no shame. No shame. No shame. That's why someone was going 5'5".
I don't know why you said it like that.
Being dominant for years in the Osu community and dabbling into the Geometry Dash community from time to time, was actually quite good and was able to complete all the challenges Doggy threw his way. And on the topic of throwing, him and Zoink would team up to beat Shimmer on Deathlink for his next video, with Shimmer being not too hard of a level, only being 94th on the demon list at the time. With Deathlink, Doggy and Zoink would put this around a top 10, being around Firework difficulty. Doggy's next guest would be one of the most infamous players to ever touch the game, Riot. They'd come together and attempt the OG Extreme Demon Roulette, where Bloodbath would still be at the #1 spot. With them getting 28 points, Riot beat the watch allegations pretty quick. But for Doggy's next video, he'd bring in another Geometry Dash great, Technical, an overall joyful content creator that also overtook the
I think I've heard of Technical. But that's it.
demon list, getting an award for being the best player of 2.1. And
There you go.
together, they would do the 100 likes challenge. And the collab no one saw coming, Doggy would get cyclic.
Oh, Technical verified Zodiac. Okay, I have heard of Zodiac. People in chat have talked about Zodiac. He's goated? Okay.
What the a retired creator, an infamous hacker that rivaled Riot before being outed by the community. Doggy would sit down and have an interview with him, and it went pretty well, all considered, with his English not being the best. And in another turn of events, this video was supposed to originally be with Space UK, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it. But to end off 2024 with the final Doggy December video, the final guest of Doggy December would be, drum roll please,
I still remember when you called me a dumbass. I'm not doing that.
please,
Okay, fine.
Doggy. Doggy would beat Zoink's worst nightmare, Codependence, by himself.
I guess I gotta guess
actually
that.
make really quick work of it. With Dulio Maestro as his hardest 2-player demon, Doggy had a lot on his plate, and he only had
Wait, is that how you actually spell Dulio Maestro?
with Dulio Maestro.
Y'all are always spelling it like DULOMAESTRO in chat. Oh, it's a troll? Oh.
As his hardest 2-player demon, Doggy had a lot on his plate, and he only had a month to do
Yeah, like how Art spelled it. That's how I've seen it in chat.
it. But just like Doggy always does, he would do the impossible and beat Codependent solo in only 28,000 attempts.
Oh my god. Let's fucking go, dude.
And with Doggy December coming to
Hey, why was Peter Griffin there?
Oh my god. Let's fucking go, dude.
Does Peter Griffin play Geometry Dash? You don't have to answer that.
And with Doggy December coming to a close, we're on to Doggy's biggest project to date.
Well, that'll be for a later video. This video by itself has been in development for over 8 months.
Dude, the compression on this mic is really weird to me. It's like so... Sorry.
To date.
Well, that'll be for a later video. This video by itself has been in development for over 8 months. And as you can hear, gone through 3 different mics
It's
and
intense.
3 separate editors. So I will be splitting this video into 2 parts, with the next part having the entire grief journey and so much more. But if you're interested, I will have a members only video, including the original ending to this video, which was over 20 minutes long, covering Doggy's journey on grief up to month 13. But anyways, I hope you all have a great New Year's, and I will see you very soon.
Wait, I didn't process anything that just happened. What did he say? Wait, did the video just kind of end? This is part 1. He wants to make a part 2. But he was saying that it took too long to edit. Okay. I was like, sorry, I was so distracted by like the mic suddenly sounding like this. I went through 3 different I don't know if that even picks up. That was crazy. That was very jarring to me. Sorry. Part 2 will be grief. Okay. But is that, sorry. Like we're basically back to the present now. No? Like I feel like the value I extracted from this was just knowing where he came from. And now we're up to grief. I don't know. That's my opinion. I guess grief has been such a long grind. Maybe it does warrant its own video. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Anyway. Shout out Vernosis. Thanks for the video. Thank you for teaching me about Doggy because I really didn't know that much. I'll be honest, I probably am going to retain about, as most people who consume content, none of this information, but that was pretty cool. No, even as I was watching it, I really wasn't retaining anything. What kind of brain rot day and age do we live in? No, I feel like I learned a lot. Thank you. Did y'all enjoy the react? Keep on dropping videos like this for me to react to in my Discord, y'all. I'd appreciate it. That was a W video. Subscribe to Vernosis if you haven't. I'm sure a lot more exciting content will be coming. Did you like that? Don't even pretend like you didn't. You made it that far in the video. Well, did you know that I stream Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube, and you could catch me live and get to be a part of the experience when it happens? Also, if you don't care about that, or otherwise you want to see more of the video that you just watched, link in the description to watch the full VOD. Do that, please. I have a black eye because I play basketball sometimes. Bye.